Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillahi wa ala alihi wa khilanihi amma ba'd. In our previous lesson, we talked about getting closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by creating linkages using a whole lot of strategical way of worship in order to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We said we need to abstain, more especially during the month of Ramadan, from watching what is haram, from our phones, from our TVs, from our communities. And sometimes you need to even avoid the community where you live so that you will not see haram. Sometimes we mistakenly rent our apartment or build our houses in a community which is full of haram, meaning we are likely to lose the tarbiyah or the education of our children. We can easily lose them away from Islam. Instead of teaching our children Islam, we end up putting them in a community where they will lose their religion, and if you don't take care, they will be Muslim but who don't practice Islam. Some might even leave Islam for go. They might even go astray, which we pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect our families and children. And also among the things that we can do to create more linkage between us and Allah, whenever you wake up at dawn to take your breakfast, try not to take it earlier. No, delay it to the latter part of the night so that you take it at the end of the night before the beginning of the dawn. For instance, if the dawn starts in your location or country around, let's say, 4:30 in the morning, then you need to eat around 4 o'clock. You should be finishing your eating. Don't go and eat around 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock thinking, oh, me, if I take my breakfast at 1 or 12, I'm okay, I'm good to go. No. Prophet ﷺ said to us, indeed, it is rewardful for you to delay your breakfast till the latter part of the night so that at least you will get closer to the dawn. The same thing applies to when you are breaking your fast in the evening too, at the sunset. When it's time, the sun has set, the sun is no more, you need to break. You don't need to leave it, oh, me, I can leave it even after Maghrib. Oh, me, I can hold it even after Isha. Me, I break my fast at 10 o'clock at the night. Oh, that's what I do. It's normal. It doesn't change anything from me. It doesn't, oh, I'm stronger. No. You break immediately when it's time. And in doing so, it's barakah. Nobody will give you a title of heroship or any reward when you delay it. So you do what pleases Allah and what has been prescribed by the Prophet ﷺ. So we eat our breakfast late, then we break immediately when the sun sets. No need to waste our time, no need to give more gap, no need to add some hours. Nobody has ordered you to add any hours. You are being given a time frame to worship within. When it's time, it's time. No need to stretch yourself up. No. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has not ordered you for that, and you shall not be rewarded on doing that because it's timed and it has beginning and starts. For instance, when you are writing an exams and you are being given like 10 questions. So after answering the 10, you decided, no, I know a lot, so let me create another 10 or 20 questions. I have much time so that I will answer them again. So do you think after creating those questions on your own and answering them, will the examiner mark them for you and reward you and give you marks on that? Sometimes if you don't even take care, they will rather deduct your marks, thinking you've done something they never requested for, or you've gone out of the rules. The same thing applies to Islam. When you are being given time, you stick to your time. When you are being given instruction, you stick to those instructions you are being given. And also, as you are observing the month of Ramadan, we need to monitor what comes out of our mouth. Backbiting people. Some of us, from morning till evening, they will be talking about people. this person has done this and that, this person is doing this and that, this person is this and that, this person is a thief, this person is a fornicator, this person has engaged in this person is a scammer, this person, always talking bad, negative things about people. The Prophet ﷺ once asked his companions, Atadruna mal ghiba. Indeed, do you know what we mean with backbiting or biting? Then they said to him, out of respect, because they understand the Arabic, they know the Arabic language, but out of respect they said to him, Allah wa Rasuluhu alam. Allah and his Prophet knows best. Then he said, Dhikr akhaka fima yakra. To say something about your brother which he will never be pleased with what you are saying. We know your brother is bad, he is doing this and that, but you don't need to be spreading it all over. You don't need to be telling people. Nobody has ordered you to be doing that. Then one of the companions said to the Prophet, Ara'ayta in kana fi akhi ma aqul. O Apostle of Allah, even if what I'm saying about my brother is true and he has been doing it, then he said, yes, if it's true and has been doing it, meaning you have been backbiting him, talking behind him. And it's punishable in Islam. But if he didn't do it, and you created your own lies, you lied against him, you tarnish his image, this is what we call buhtan, and this is much bigger than the first one. The first one, he did it, and you said it, and you were spreading it, and you were denied, or you were marked as doing unpleasant things. What if he didn't do it and you lied, you created your own, you fabricated your own story against your brother, and you are fasting? You end up destroying your fasting. You end up nullifying what you've built as a Muslim. Then at the end of the day, you will not get anything. That's why they say maybe a faster or somebody observing the fasting will not get anything except hunger and tastiness that he experienced during the fast, because all the reward that he is expecting to get has wiped off by bad things he said or bad things he did towards his brothers. So we need to protect our tongue during this month of Ramadan. We need to start training ourselves. Know that whatever comes out of your mouth should be something that you can be rewarded on, not something that is punishable. So whatever you alter from your mouth, you need to ask yourself, will I be rewarded for what I'm saying? If not, then stop it. Will I be rewarded? Yes, then do it and do it more. Once you know there is no reward in what you are doing, then why are you doing it? It's better for you to do something that pleases Allah instead of that will increase or that will raise the hunger of Allah towards you. So once you know the insults, some of us, when they say 2-3 sentences, they need to insult. They need to add some unpleasant words from their tongue. Akramakum, like fuck you, what and what, stupid boy, this and that. It has become like a culture within our language. You need to monitor the kind of words you use towards your brother. You need to know what comes out of your mouth. You don't make an insult like a common thing in your life. No. We need to abstain from insult. We don't need to even play with even insulting each other. Some will take it like a joke and they'll be insulting each other. It's un-Islamic. So during this month, make sure you don't insult people, you don't backbite people, you don't go into people's personal affairs where you are not being called upon. You stay within your lane, you prevent your tongue, you prevent your doing, you do what pleases Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so that at least you get the blessings of fasting the month of Ramadan. Brothers and sisters, on this episode we discuss keeping your tongue, observing protocols of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so that we create much linkage between us and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. With this, we bring this episode to an end, and inshallah, we shall be with you in another episode. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.